So, totally forgot to cover the GoFundMe.com and the Kiva.org crowdfunding platforms, and so I will do that now. And again, excited that students brought that up and these two platforms up because they definitely have value in the crowdfunding ecosystem. So let's take a look while our other video is uploading. So let's just check out GoFundMe.com. So I'm not exactly sure how this really from Kickstarter or Indiegogo. It looks like it has maybe more of a humanitarian perspective here. If you look at like sort of these kind of different themes here, Special Olympics, medical volunteer emergencies, etc. So it looks like this definitely has more of a humanitarian value versus Kickstarter, which is definitely like a product or a some sort of creative work, etc. And you can see that these are definitely people who maybe need back to some of my Facebook friend posts of the last few years. GoFundMe's definitely come into play when families had a medical emergency or a unexpected loss, and so this probably wouldn't be the best platform to launch your hands-on rapid prototyping, new hardware product that would be better suited for an Indiegogo or a Kickstarter or a Shark Tank of sorts. But GoFundMe definitely looks like it's more of a humanitarian approach. So I'm sure you could find more out here how it works. Based aspect to this. Share with family and friends. They don't appear to have restrictions on this, right? So I'd encourage you to learn more here if you had a cause, that you really cared about. Read their blog to find out kind of, what kind of projects they sort of celebrate and that they promote, so that you get an idea of what they care about, what their values are for a company. Looks like they have a fundraiser toolkit, which might be a series of canned email responses, or heck, maybe it's clearly a very popular page. It looks like you can also contact tech support. So I'm gonna let you explore that on your own, but I don't imagine the products and services you folks are and creating market experiments with for hands-on rapid prototyping would fit GoFundMe necessarily, but I've been wrong in the past, so I encourage you to explore this and the other ones if you feel like it's necessary. Let's check out Kiva.org. I think this is a really cool concept as well. It's micro lending, so the idea is that you are able to give some percentage of your money to a cause that sounds interesting to you, and so you can see it's typically in rural parts of the world or other parts of maybe less fortunate parts of the world where they just need money to literally buy cattle to let graze in a farm so that they can help harvest their crops and sell meat and that sort of thing. And what they basically do is they present a business case that says, okay, well, if I have $5,000 to buy a couple cows, I can sell their milk and they can graze and they will do all these wonderful things for my farm, and then within a year or two you'll have your $5,000 back plus some interest. So it's a feel-good, plus there is some monetary return on it at times, right? But you are taking a risk in the sense that these are business ventures brought on by people from different worlds, different cultures, and not all businesses are successful, right? So it's a risk here, but obviously it's a feel-good opportunity, right? You can see that just in their categories, they focus on women and agriculture and education, kids, arts, things that are sustainable, green, right? And so, this might be a good opportunity if you are trying to maybe develop a product or some sort of service for a struggling economy or a country that's maybe less fortunate. You could come in here with your hands-on rapid prototyping concepts and potentially do some sort of good in the Kiva ecosystem. That being said, don't use this as a market test, right? Don't use this to, test your traction, because these are real people with real lives, and it would definitely not be good for you or for us to sort of use this as a testing platform. But I definitely encourage you to consider donating to Kiva. I've done it myself, and I've given gift cards out to my friends and family to support this cause. So very cool platform for crowdsourcing of sorts or micro lending. Probably not the best fit for hands-on rapid prototyping, but good for just in general um, philanthropy. So I'll let you check those out on your own time. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.